Okay, very quickly. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports. Another quick one here. So Alexander Povetkin is talking about a potential fight with him and Michael Hunter on December the 6th, I believe, on the undercard of Joshua versus Rees 2 in Saudi Arabia. Um, Povetkin really wants to retire, doesn't he? He really wants to retire because I give Povetkin all the credit in the world. There's so many other guys Povetkin could fight. But why Michael Hunter? Why Michael Hunter? Yeah, no, they think, why would you fight Michael Hunter? Just why? 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 Oh, it's a competitive fight. Oh, Povetkin fights the best. Okay, why? Michael Hunter is all wrong for you, Alexander Povetkin. Totally all wrong for you. Um, Judging by, and you know what this fight reminds me of is when Povetkin went and fought Marco Huck, right? And Marco Huck messed up Povetkin, and I thought Marco Huck actually beat Povetkin that night. I was surprised Povetkin got the decision. So for me, oh yeah. So Marco Huck for me is Marco Huck was the guy that messed up Povetkin. Then, in a nutshell, Povetkin's too flat-footed, and yes, he's got fast hands, but he punches and he moves in. He moves slower now, and Povetkin picks his shots a lot more now, and his gas tank is very questionable. Even in the Huey Fury fight, he looked questionable. So he's going to tire himself out real quickly trying to catch Hunter. And while he's trying to catch Hunter, he's going to get picked off with body shots and headshots coming in and being countered. So this game's going to be like cat and mouse. Povetkin will get himself knocked out in this fight because Hunter's got faster hands. He's got a good dig on him, takes a good shot, good footwork, good lateral movement. Povetkin's hand speed is good, but he's fighting Michael Hunter. So long arms of Hunter, just all wrong for Povetkin. So I expect Povetkin to try as he will, but he's going to find himself pretty much eating jab and right hand and walking onto a shot and getting knocked out. Huey Fury, if you look at the first half of that fight with Povetkin, you could see about round 2, round 3, Povetkin looked like he was out on his feet in terms of gas. So for me, I don't see how Povetkin wins this fight. I'm sorry. Um, Too fresh, too young, too much of a counter puncher. At this stage, too good for Povetkin. Um, I wish Povetkin all the best in this fight, but honestly speaking, he's going to be made to look like a fool in this fight against Michael Hunter. Footwork, speed, counter punching, boxing IQ. Make look, Povetkin was getting tired against Huey Fury, and Huey Fury, of all due respect, doesn't throw the amount of punches and have the sort of work rate as a Michael Hunter. Huey Fury doesn't have the sort of ambition externally. I don't know about internally. I can never question a man's internal ambition, but externally, Michael Hunter is far more ambitious than Huey Fury in terms of his work ethics, his work rate, and what he's producing in the ring and displaying. So I'm just using Huey Fury because that was the last fight that Povetkin had, and about, like I said, rounds 2 or 3, he looked absolutely exhausted and gone. So yeah, and what else? Um, the only way Povetkin can win this fight against Michael Hunter is by knockout, and the fact that Povetkin is not as active. What I mean active, his activity is not the same. He's slowed down quite a bit now. You know, that danger that Povetkin had before, He's still dangerous because he's got experience now, but he's slowed down a hell of a lot. And if you didn't see that in the Huey Fury fight, and Povetkin was there to be taken a few times, if you didn't see that in Huey Fury fight, how tired Povetkin was looking, and in and the difference between Huey Fury and Hunter is when Hunter smells that you're tired, or Hunter knows that you're hurt, he'll go for the kill. He'll go to take you out. You know what I mean? So yeah, Povetkin, bad choice of fight. Maybe you want to cash out. Maybe you want, I don't know what you're doing, but I wouldn't be fighting Michael Hunter. I mean, you've already knocked out Manwar Shah, WBA heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, that could have been a route you could have gone down. I don't quite know where you're trying to go with this fight. Puzzling. You obviously want to retire, and obviously the Huey Fury not retiring you is not, obviously Huey Fury didn't retire you, but you definitely signed up to be retired, and you better start preparing for your retirement now. Against Michael Hunter, and those people out there that think that Povetkin's going to walk straight through Hunter, will keep with it, stick with it, and come back and see me afterwards. This is going to be embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Because when Povetkin tires, which he will, Hunter will jump on him, and Povetkin's moving around the ring, getting frustrated, unable to land properly on Hunter. He gets nailed, he walks onto shots. I expect him to walk onto check left hooks and straight right hands, and yeah. I like Povetkin. But the way Marco Huck, when Povetkin was younger and he was fresher, was really rocking Povetkin's head back then. No, sorry. And Marco Huck is nowhere near skilled a boxer as Michael Hunter. Might be more accomplished, but not skilled. In fact, that's a cruiserweight fight I wouldn't mind watching. Michael Hunter versus Huck. Marco Huck. That'd be a good fight. Right. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on Povetkin versus Hunter. I think December the 6th. They're looking to get the fight on. I'd have probably liked to see Povetkin go and fight Joe Joyce. That would have been a better fight, because at least you're fighting a guy there that defensively isn't great. He's got slow hands, and there's a potential you could get past the jab and try and land your own bombs. But this fight here, too much movement. Sorry. All the best to Michael Hunter and for taking the fight, and of course Povetkin for still wanting to be in those big fights. Shout out to them both, but sorry, the jury's out on Povetkin for this one. Let me know your thoughts and comments. I'm out. Take care.